It's my feel-good breakfast show.
And there it is. Yes, welcome back to it. Your feel-good breakfast show, Expresso, right here on S3. The man, the not so much of a myth, and the legend, JP Sebastian, is in the studio.
Flashy.
Very flashy, dude.
I said flashy.
Oh,
As in non-mythical. Dude, I'm in the midsection.
In the flesh, he's here. Good to have you, my friend.
Both of me, yes.
Both. Stop it, you look great.
Let's continue.
Yeah, so movies, dude. We're just around the corner of a brand new movie, Master Gardener.
Yeah.
And what we were talking about? It sounds like something I'm going to download on my app store as a game.
Feel like I should.
Yeah.
I should be doing something more green fingery. This is in the midst as well of gigantic movies. We've got Barbie and Oppenheimer last week,
which broke all kinds of records.
Mission Impossible. Yeah. So now you get the tiny ones, and it's not often that we get these like small ones during this really crazy phase.
Well, thanks for not forgetting the little guy.
Yeah, of course. I mean, some of the names involved in it aren't necessarily
not
too
so
little,
much
and
little. Yeah.
I will show you some of those names right now. Here's a little clip from Master Gardener out tomorrow.
There's a few variations this year, some practical, some seasonal.
You know what they say, Norm? Money is the best manure. The better the money, the better the manure.
She went on to explain that aesthetic gardens were a recent development. In colonial times, gardens were utilitarian, a cross between a grocery store and a pharmacy. In the Gilded Age, they became an entrance to high society, a place of conspicuous display.
At Gracewood, we have the best of both worlds. 4 generations of curated botany, horticulture, and display. Now, where were we, Sweet Pea?
You were wondering which color dress would be best. You wore the emerald green last year.
With white frill on the sleeves and neck.
That's right.
I look pretty good.
Yes, you did.
George, don't come. You silly.
Master Gardener. JP says to me off air, he's like, don't be fooled about the movie title.
Yeah. I think Expresso wanted to theme this according to, like, let's have plants around. It's like, no, the dude is an ex-white supremacist. This is not like, let's not theme this to white supremacy, please. So there's swastikas back here. Joel Edgerton, and good morning, everyone. Joel Edgerton and Sigourney Weaver. I don't need to tell you who Sigourney Weaver is.
Oh, come on, yeah.
But some people obviously might need to remember that dude was the dude from, do you remember Warrior with Bane, Tom Hardy, that's right. Incredible movie. And here, the dude is also incredible. Carl just quoted out immediately exactly the type of movie that we've got here. And it's the thing where you just watch great actors chew a scene. Just like feel it out. And I think for me, this is a bit of a sigh of relief after we've just had stuff that's so frenetic and obviously super exciting as, I mean, Oppenheimer was excellent, but it's very much a functional movie. It knows what its purpose is, it knows what its mission is, it's got a vector, it's got a trajectory, it's trying to get there. Acting was incredible, but it's very much, functional. Yeah, you're just watching really talented people like play it out. So
I do love movies like that.
Yeah,
you can see that pure talent just coming forth and telling that story.
It's I get this weird feeling sometimes, not that I'm an actor or whatever, but like, you remember when you watch Karate Kid and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna go sign up for karate tomorrow. And then sometimes you watch acting so good and you're like, maybe that could be my life. Like, it's just such a joy.
Or if you watch to home,
And so this is kind of the thing that Master Gardener does here, the bit of the backstory. And I think that we've seen this kind of story a couple of times before, where a guy has a dark past, Liam Neeson, certain set of skills he's trying to put behind him or whatever.
And honest thief.
Or anything like that. I mean, so similar here we had, if you like The Drop, you'll like this. Also Tom Hardy. If you liked, obviously American History X, rings a bell here for people. And there are plenty of others. This is the director, by the way, the writer, Paul Schrader, who previously did Taxi Driver, Robert De Niro, the one that put him on the map. So usually dealing with guys who are dealing with whether mental illness, loneliness, isolation, believing that their bubble is the only bubble and until the world pierces through. And so what you should know about the background of this guy's bubble is, like I said, he's ex-neo-Nazi, reformed possibly. We won't know. I won't give away to you too much about whether his past does come back to collect him. Was he working for the cops? We don't know just at the start just yet. We don't know if he was pimping on anyone or anything like that. But into his life enters a young lady, Quintessa Sundell, who's also an amazing actress, and I'll show you a bit of a clip after this as well, who he takes under his wing by the commander of Sigourney Weaver, who oversees this garden, and she's the grand madame type thing, and he's the worker who is told, help this girl get on the right side of the tracks because she's also had a really hard life. And then obviously these secrets sort of start to emerge, where she's a woman of color, and they start to fall in love. He's got a bunch of tattoos he doesn't want her to see, but while it might be marketed as a thriller suspense type thing, don't necessarily go in there thinking, oh, it's going to be, you know, like I said, really just appreciating the acting. I'll tell you what, be listening to my director as well, trying to be a good performer. Like, he's saying 30 seconds, JP's got more time to talk. So, yeah, Master Gardener, Sigourney Weaver, I mean, like I said, you really just appreciate the sort of the size of the talent more than going, ooh, what's next around the corner? And previously, Paul Schrader did The Card Counter with Oscar Isaac and Tiffany Haddish. Wasn't great for me, had bright moments. I think this is definitely an improvement. Prior to that, with Ethan Hawke, he did First Reformed, which was Oscar nominated. So we're dealing with, like I said, a writer, a director who has chops. Yeah. And it's great sometimes to see that you don't necessarily need this character to be, oh, shame piece, this martyr, he's trying to walk through life. You're told that his past is ugly. You're told that you're not necessarily going to like him, but is there a chance for two human beings to sort of save each other's souls? Tell you what, let's see them fight it out in a clip for Master Gardener out tomorrow.
I saw what I saw, right?
Mm-hmm.
So can you imagine what I'm feeling right now? How much of a mind f all of this is? No. Of course you can.
I thought you should know I was once someone else. I was raised to hate people that were different than me. And I did. And I was good at it.
And what did you do to the people you hated? You beat them? Kill them? What? I hate Robbie and Sissy. Are you gonna kill them for me?
I hate...
No, don't talk to me about hate. I have enough hate for the both of us. Don't touch me.
You see, this is what I love. Sometimes we get to see movies like this where, you know, there's not much going on at all, but you are so invested in that piece of kind of information exchange between two actors.
And the very little you can say with saying very little.
Exactly, exactly.
The much.
You know, there's not going on, there's effects and whatnot.
And we love those too.
We love them.
I love the heck out of Oppenheimer. It was very good and you should go watch it. But like I said, it's very purpose-driven. Yeah. And if you can get these rare moments where an actor knows their right to go, well, I'm going to sort of float through the scene at my pace, feel it out with, like you're watching two humans play, man. Like the acting is such a strange thing, and very much the same with music is such a strange thing. We were listening to the warm-ups, and humans are just incredible, and this is one of those movies that might make you reappreciate that. Shame, man, these aren't just vending machines, and this is why they're on strike, by the way. This is why SAG-AFTRA is on strike, because they're such talented human beings who give us like rejuvenation, very much like growing plants within, if we just sort of appreciate the talent that they share with us on a daily basis. Out tomorrow, by the way.
All right, Master Gardener, tomorrow, that is it. JP, thank you very much, man.
Tour de force acting.
Love your insights, but I do think this is one movie that is going to get a lot of people very excited. Like I said, this is one movie that just draws you in those conversations and what is happening. So if you're keen for I think a really...
Simmer.
Yeah, simmer on it, and a nice and deep movie as well. This is the one. Master Gardener out tomorrow. JP, what a legend.